Welcome dear students. Today we will learn class 4 maths chapter halves and quarters part 1 targeted learning outcomes. So here targeted learning outcomes are students will be able to share a whole equally and unequally to be able to differentiate the concept of half, quarter and one third to be able to write a fraction as numerator and denominator. Equal and unequal parts. So here you can see that four figures A, B, C and D are given here, but you can see that in the A part this circle is not divided into two equal parts. These two parts are not equal, and in the B number figure you can see that rectangle is divided into two equal parts. Similarly for the figure C is also divided into two equal parts, but the figure D is again not divided into two equal parts. So here each figure is cut into a number of parts, some in equal parts and some in unequal parts. Name the figures which are divided into two equal parts. So as we have seen that the figure B and C are divided into two equal parts. So now we will see what is half. Okay, the whole is divided into two equal parts. When the whole object or whole figure is divided into two equal parts, then one of two equal parts we say half, or we write as 1 by 2. So as you can see in these figures, this is one triangle. This is also divided into two equal parts. This part is one half and this part is also one half part, because out of two parts this part is showing one part. Similarly for the circle you can also show this is also divided into two equal parts. So this part is 1 by 2 and another part is also 1 by 2. Similarly for this rectangle, this part is 1 by 2 means half part, and this part is also half part. Activity paper folding. First you will take a paper, you take a sheet of paper and divide, and you cut that sheet of paper into two equal parts. Put the two edges one over the other and fold the paper. So you will get the line along the fold divides the paper into two equal half. Third, the whole is divided into three equal parts. One of three equal parts are called 1 by 3. So in this triangle you can see that this triangle is divided into three equal parts. So one part of it will be called 1 by third part. Similarly this part is also 1 by third and this part is also 1 by third. Similarly for the circle also, this part is 1 by third, this part is also 1 by third and this part is also 1 by third, because out of these three parts one part this is showing. So this is 1 by third part of the whole part. Now we will see what is quarter. The whole is divided into four equal parts. One part of four equal parts we say 1/4, or we write as 1 by 4. So here you can see again a triangle is given, and this triangle as you can see is divided into four equal parts. So this one part is 1 by 4. Similarly this part is also 1 by 4. This part is also 1 by 4 and this part is also 1 by 4. So out of these four parts this part is showing one part. So this part is 1 by 4 part of the whole. Similarly for the circle, one of its part is 1 by 4th of the whole. Similarly for the triangle, this 1 by 1 part is called 1 by 4th of the whole. Now again fraction is a part of the whole. Now we will see what is numerator. The number above the fraction line to show a number of parts in a whole. What is denominator? The number below the fraction line to show the number of parts that the whole is divided. Like you can see in 3 by 4. This is one pizza, and out of whole pizza one part is eaten. So what part is left is 3 by 4th part. Out of 4 parts 3 part is left. So 3 is here is the numerator. The number written above the fraction line is called numerator, and number written below the fraction line is called denominator. So 3 is the numerator and 4 is the denominator. Again, now we will see how to write if an object is given and it is divided into some parts, then how we will write in fraction. So like you can see in this circle, fraction of for the shaded part, we have to write the fraction for the shaded part. So first we will count how many parts of this circle are done. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. So 8 parts total are done for this circle. So we will write 8 below the fraction line, and out of these 8 parts 2 parts are shaded. So fraction for the shaded part will be 2 by 8. Now in this rectangle we have to write the fraction for the unshaded part. So as you can see that out of these 4 parts there are total 4 parts, and out of these 4 parts 3 parts are unshaded. So 3 we will write in numerator. So fraction for the unshaded part is 3 by 4. Now again we will write here fraction for the shaded part in this triangle. So we can see that out of 3 equal parts, 1 part is shaded. The fraction for the shaded part will be 1 by 3rd. Similarly, in this rectangle's total parts are 8, and out of these total parts 8, 2 parts are shaded. So fraction for the shaded part will be 2 by 8. If I ask you what is the fraction for the unshaded part, so as you can count, 6 parts are unshaded out of 8 parts. So 6 by 8 will be the fraction for the unshaded part. Now Rohan invited only 5 friends in his birthday party. Okay, and he is having a cake, birthday cake, which is divided into 8 equal parts. What is the share of Rohan every friend if each friend got only one piece? So as you can see that here 8 pieces are done. So every friend are getting only one piece. Out of 8, one piece will be given to each friend of Rohan. So 1 by 8 will be the share of every friend of Rohan. What is the share of Rohan if he gave only one piece to each of his friend? So as you can see, 5 friends he invited. So five pieces. Suppose this piece, this piece, this piece, this piece, and this piece. 5 parts are taken by the Rohan's friend. Then as you can see, 3 parts will be left. So Rohan's share will be, out of total 8 parts, 3 parts will be the Rohan's share. So 3 by 8 will be the share of Rohan. Fraction practice. As you can see in the first part, what is the fraction for the shaded part? 2 by 5. In the second figure, you can see that out of total 6 part, how many parts are shaded? 4 parts are shaded. So 4 by 6 will be the fraction for the shaded part. In the third one, out of 3 parts, 2 parts are shaded. So 2 by 3rd will be the fraction for the shaded parts, and out of these 4 parts, 1 part is shaded. So 1 by 4 will be the fraction for the shaded part. Out of these 2 parts, 1 part is shaded. So 1 by 2 will be the fraction for the shaded part. Rest you can do by yourself in the same way. Now here some figures are given, and here we have to show the fraction 3 by 5. Means out of these 5 equal parts we have to shade 3 parts. So we can share any of these 3 parts. One part shaded, second part shaded, and we can shade any of third part also. So this will show the fraction 3 by 5. Now we have to show here fraction 4 by 6. So as you can see that total parts are 6, clear, and out of these 6 parts we have to color 4 parts. So we will color any 4 parts, 1 2 3 and 4. So this is the fraction for the shaded part, 2 by 4. Out of these 4 parts we have to color 2 parts. So any 2 parts we can color. Okay, so this is the fraction for the shaded part. Now 2 by 2 means out of these 2 parts we have to color both the parts. So we can shade both the part like this. Okay. Now what is equivalent fraction? Fractions whose numerator and denominator are different but they show same part of the object, like 1 by 2 and 6 by 12 represent same part of the object. So first we will see for 1 by 2. So as you can see this, as you can see here, how many total parts are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12. Out of these 12 parts, first we have to divide it into two equal parts. So we can divide this chocolate into two equal parts in this way. Okay, and out of these two parts we have to take one part. So we can take above one part means 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we can say this rectangle 6 portions will come. 6 portion means this part will come. Now again, when we see for 6 by 12, as you can see here that here 12 parts are done, and out of these 12 parts we have to take 6 parts. So again we can take 6 parts in this way. So as you can see that 1 by 2 and 6 by 12 both are representing same part of the object. This is called simple equivalent fraction. Like fraction, fractions whose denominators are same are called like fraction. So simply you can say here that 1 by 8 7 by 8 3 by 8 and 4 by 8 all are having denominator same as 8. So these are like fractions. Unlike fractions whose denominators are different are called unlike fractions. Like 1 by 2 4 by 8 3 by 6 and 6 by 7 all are having different denominator. So these are called unlike fraction. Okay, write the fraction for the shaded part. As you can see that this figure is divided into 4 equal parts, the shaded part, and this figure is divided into equal part, and this is divided into 5 equal parts. The shaded part is called 1/4. We can write it as, and this part will be 2/6 and this part will be 3/5. We can write it as like 1 by 4, 2 by 6, 3 by 5. Evaluation. Now we will do shade the figure to show the fraction. What fraction we have to show? 3 by 5. Means out of these 5 parts we have to shade 3 parts. So we can shade 3 parts in this way. Now one circle is given and it is divided into 8 equal parts. Okay, so 2 by 5. In 2 by 5 what is the numerator? Numerator is equals to 2 and denominator is equals to 5. There are how many total parts? 8 parts. Write the following fraction into words. 4 by 5 means 4/5. 7 by 10 means 7/10. Thank you all of you for watching the video. Bye bye.